Hi there, Crystal Davis. This week we're talking about the life-changing secret. I just began a study group on Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, and it's a really great group of people. At the very front of the book that we're studying, we read one of Napoleon Hill's wonderful quotes, and it is, "What the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve." Now, I have been reading, as I shared in my story last week, I've been reading this book over and over and over again for the last 4 years. It's actually a foundational piece for my own mindset and how one absolutely achieves success in business and in life. So I've read this quote many, many times. I always say I've read this book well over 200 times. I'm probably approaching 300 times now. And that quote, I was always focused on the words, the primary words, right? Which is conceive, believe, achieve. And then this past week, as I read this book again, I came across this quote and my mind highlighted a new word. I learned, or actually started to see that the most important word in that quote is not conceive, believe, achieve, but the most important word is can. Again, I'll read the quote. What the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. So the operative word is can. And here's the life-changing secret, right, that you want to get involved with and embracing and creating in your life. See, it all comes down to your fertile mind. The ideas are there. Your ability to believe it is there. Your ability to achieve it absolutely extends from you're embracing the idea, you're believing it, and then of course you will achieve it. I know that about you. You may not know that yet about yourself. And it really doesn't matter whether you're in a place of struggle. Some of you are. And some of you are in a really good place. But you know life can be so much more. You really want a great life. You want to live your life being your very best self and creating the results that really matter to you. And I love to call it, and for me, and for I know all of my students, it's a divine path. It's a path where you know that you're being on purpose. The purpose that you came into this human experience to fulfill. Okay? So what the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. The word can is the most important word because it's your mind. The life-changing secret has to do with your ability to fertilize your mind with the right thoughts that will lead you to the right actions and then to the results that you're seeking. You see, it all comes back to what have you been thinking about? Again, from Think and Grow Rich, thoughts are things. Every thought that you have had up until now have created the life that you're living. You want to change your life? You have to shift your thoughts. Now, it's absolutely important that you take action, but here's the trick. And the reason why most of us are wearing out, wearing down, and not connecting and creating the ideas that we want to have in our lives is because we believe in the action piece, and we forget that if we're not coming from the right thought and generating the ideas that then create the results that we want because we believe in them, then you see, it's our starting place. It all has to do with the thoughts that you are paying attention to and embracing and creating in your own mind, okay? So all the actions in the world that you're taking, if you don't have the right mindset, are not getting you anywhere. In fact, it's a waste of time. It's a struggle. It's going around what I like to call the spin cycle, around and around and around in circles. So it's not what you're doing first and primarily, it's what you're thinking. You have to have a new thought. And one of those new thoughts is that you have to believe that this power of this presence, whether you call it God, energy source, universe, whatever it is you want to call it, you have to know and believe that that power, that presence is bigger than any problem you can bring to it. That's why the word can is so powerful, because you really do believe that you can do this. You can have what you really would love to have. You're worthy, you're deserving. But you have to first fertilize your mind and focus on those thoughts, those life-enhancing thoughts that truly do help you to connect with your source. That presence, that power is just waiting for you to connect with it so that you can get more of the ideas, believe in those ideas, and achieve them. That is, after all, what you and that is what we have come here for. I know each of you are men and women of faith. I know that about you. So now it's time to really embrace that faith in yourselves and create the lives that you really love, okay? Because you're worth it, and you absolutely can take this life-changing secret and create the results you want. But remember, it's up to you to fertilize your mind, and I am absolutely here to help you and sending you lots of love and light and believing in the power of the crystal clear you. Alrighty, everyone, have a fabulous week. Thank you. Bye-bye.